Let's see what he's gonna do after. I truly hope he's gonna just play aggressive. I truly hope he will take the tower here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bard is in base. Did you think that Belvech is behind and he saw Belvech? It doesn't matter because Jhin is 1 HP. You have Kiana strong siding you. You're in the driving seat. What is Kiana gonna do? Recall and play top with the 0-7 cannon? What is Kiana gonna do? Play mid with Cyan mid? Guys, what are you doing? What's going on, guys? Besides here in today's video, we are going to analyze the worst player in Mastertier. 0 LP, AD carry main, he was 600 LP. So this guy, if he's gonna lose a game, he's gonna drop to diamond. And I saw his OPG, I'm like, interesting. 800 games, he is 0 LP right now. He's literally, if you look on the ladder, well, at least at this point, because probably if you're looking tomorrow, a different guy is going to be there. But at the moment, this is the guy that is the worst AD carry, statistically speaking, in AOS on bot lane. Let's see what he does good. Let's see what he does bad. Let's see what you can copy from his gameplay. Because at the end of the day, he's a master tier guy. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this AD carry channel. I will not really show his in-game name because I don't want to, you know, create any conflict or drama or anything. I will just show you some games here that he has. So obviously he's a bit coin flip, you know, he has some bad games, but we've all been there, so we've all been there, no problem. So this is his OPGG. So let's go right into it right now, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Bizeyes, an AD carry professional coach, and I'll show you what works and what doesn't work in low elo, what you can copy from this guy. And yeah, some mistakes that he does that you would think that he's a bronze player or a silver player. So let's take a look at this. So the expectations are very simple. Tristana versus Jhin is a bit hard in the sense that, I mean, if you can get the all-in on the Jhin, it's fine. But at the end of the day, it's Jhin Bard. They have a lot of range. Bard is a really good champion into Poppy. And into Tristana, I think Trist is good into Bard. So how should this matchup go? I mean, if Jhin is really good, he will get push, and it's pretty hard to contest Prio, if I want to be completely honest with this Tristana. And I think if he is good, like if Jhin is good, it's gonna be a bit hard to play for Tristana in the very first wave. But then you can easily farm, you can easily play safe, and at the end of the day, you should be able to win this matchup. You just get an all-in. The moment you got a kill, Tristana gets BF sword. It is gonna be pretty GG, yeah. Personally, I like the build that Neza is doing, a challenger Korean. He plays a lot of Tristana and he likes to go for the little tempo into the collector build or press the attack into the collector build in case they have a pretty squishy team and he wants to just pop the enemy bot lane. But that's just a preference. So let's take a look at his gameplay and let's see what he's gonna do. So in terms of runes, okay, so he goes for flat HP. That's good because you want to play aggressive. You should never go Alacrity on Tristana because your Q gives 60% attack speed, 75% attack speed is point number 2. And point number 3, 90% attack speed is pretty useless to get Alacrity. You should always get Bloodline. And here with the runes, I think you shouldn't go Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery. I think you should go for Cashback. We can check what this guy does. But what I like to do when I play Trist in my main... Okay, so he actually gets Alacrity, but he gets... Okay, those two, I always get this, and I always get those two. I feel like it's usually better to play Tristana like that. I experiment a lot of things on Tristana, and it's been going quite decent. Of course, some of you would say that it's not like, you know, Challenger or, you know, super completely rank 1. It is Master still, so it's not like... I understand that it can be higher, but it's still, I think, a good sample size, 28 games. I would personally just get Bloodline. But yeah, let's see how he plays. I really want to see how he plays right here. So he stays into the brush. Already, like, he's super confused on who to focus, and he doesn't know what to start with. I don't know if it's first timing, but you should never start with E on Tristana. You should always start Q, because if you start Q, you get so much attack speed. And pay attention, this is me on Trist. It is super easy. Even if I get hooked here, pay attention to this. I have Q, and I can just stack little tempo, and it's much better than the E. So this is the state with the Q, and this is the state with the E. Obviously, he also did it very bad. He, instead of focusing the guy that is CC'd, he focused the Jhin, which... Come on, man, you are Master Tier. Like, what is that? Are you bronze? And I'm like, no, Master Tier, guys, Master Tier is not perfect. They make mistakes and that's fine. You know, that's why the guy is not in Grandmaster. That's why the guy is not in Challenger. Yeah, a basic mistake. You guys would say like, okay, but how should he know that we go on Bard? Well, you just go on the same target that Poppy goes. And usually you go on the closest target, right? And Poppy was, like, Bard was CC'd and also was close. Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com. So yeah, so far we've got some few bronze mistakes. This guy doesn't really... It looks like he plays like first time Tristana. Like he doesn't know what to start level 1. He doesn't know who to focus. But I guess that's... Even if he plays a different AD carry, he doesn't know who to focus, then that's that. I don't understand why he doesn't really... Like now he's in Fog of War, so why don't you hover the Poppy? He's a bit autopilot, but when you have a guy with 800 games, 50% win rate, you could assume that he is an autopilot player. Beautiful all-in right here. What I don't like is he really doesn't pay attention to the game. Belve, he's a full clear jungle, so she's probably gonna be right here. Okay, pretty close. So, I mean, maybe he's thinking he's gonna get level 3 gank, but he's just AFK in the laning phase instead of staying with Poppy here, staying into the brush. And if Poppy goes in, you should be ready to go in. He was actually quite close. Actually, nah, never mind. He was quite close. Goes for the all-in, kills the guy. Okay. I mean, that's fine, but I don't see any difference between Emerald and this guy. Because look, I mean, this is really good. The all-in is very good, but why does it W first instead of auto-attacking W? Like, when you play Tristana, you really want to squeeze in as much damage as possible. It's the same thing with Lucian, so pay attention to this play. So I try to auto, and right after the auto-attack, see that? Right after the auto-attack, I jump in, so I animation cancel. I will do it on 0.5 as well. So right after the auto-attack, I actually get a W right away, so I can look at this. Auto W. So this way, I squeeze in one more auto attack, and you should, in most cases, you should do that. And it's actually going to make a difference. Because you see, what he did here, he just auto attacked, right? So if he was good, if he was a human, how I like to call it, he would actually auto attack first. Pay attention to this. So this all in, instead of doing the W right away, like this, you can auto attack first and then W animation cancel. Does this matter? Of course it does. Why? Well, because you're gonna get one more auto attack off. So does it matter? I mean, look at your screen. He literally just escaped. I mean, okay, he would be able to burn the barrier, so he wouldn't really kill him unless Jin is missing the barrier, which is not very probable. But that's the thing, right? Champion mastery. And I always say, I know you think you can play, and this W is also very bad. This E is also very bad. There is much more reason to E this minion because it's gonna proc on all of these minions, on all of them. As opposed to Eing this minion, and then it's only gonna proc on this too. Also, when you W, you want to W in the middle of everything because your W has actually this hitbox. It's a big hitbox. So, yeah, it's crazy. And now he has 900 gold. Of course, he misses his recall. This item is complete useless. Complete useless. Get longsword, get Kal, get refill if you want after, but don't buy this item right away. It's 4 minutes. Kal, I'm not a fan of Kal, but if you get it at 3 or 4 minutes, it's still a good buy. So I feel like if I watch this guy and I want to help him and I coach him, I say, please just play 2 champions in solo queue. You gotta have champion mastery. If you have a team and they force you to play different champs, I mean, that's different if you have a professional team, but you're a master player, maybe you want to be better, maybe you want to have more, or maybe you have a team and that's why you play a lot of champs. But if you want to improve, the easiest way is to have champion mastery. You have no idea how Tristana works, you have no idea how to use her, your mechanics are very good, you are in master, I'm 100% sure that your mechanics are good, but your champion mastery is not so good. I mean, we see the build is kinda as well. I mean, am I saying that he doesn't deserve master? No, he does deserve master. I mean, he is in master. That's the main thing, right? A lot of people have confidence issues, like, oh, maybe I don't deserve my rank. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're in master. You were able to keep it for a long time. You are a master player. I don't give a shit about your confidence. You deserve master because you're there. Oh, well, unless you got boosted or something, you know. But this guy. So what you guys need to understand, he's master, but he still can't play more than 2 champs. 2-3 champs. He plays too many, and we see on Tristana has no idea what he's doing. Number 2 is he still has basic fundamental issues. What I mean is the bronze mistakes, or when I say he's not human, I don't mean he's actually not a human being. What I mean is like his fundamentals are so bad that if you look at some of his mistakes, you're going to assume that he's significantly lower elo. But that's the difference between Master and Emerald or Platinum. In Platinum, you see these mistakes 20 times per game. This guy is Master and he made these mistakes maybe like 5 times. Okay, that's why he's Master and that's why you're Platinum, you know? And in Emerald, you might probably see like 10 mistakes like this, you know? Okay, let's push this wave. How much gold do you have? Can you get the plate? It will depend on how healthy the plate is. You have BF sword right now. We go for the all-in. Beautiful all-in. You get out of the tower on the left. Beautiful kiting. Beautiful spacing. You stay really close. Did he do auto-attack W? Right there? No, he just did W. No auto-attack before. Animation cancel. No problem. His first timing Tristana can happen. He just backs off. He wears the brush. He does have a lot of gold. So he can push this, he uses E on the minions, and now he does ignore Kiana, which is good, because he needs to think that Jin is really advanced in tempo. If you're gonna go for plate, or if you're gonna go for display, you're gonna get stopped off the recall. You also have a lot of gold, so in cases like this, you should ignore, you should be selfish. I don't mean that you should usually do that, because there are many cases where you should follow your teammates and hover your teammates, but in this case, mainly, Jin was back in the laning phase, the play was too deep, I have too much gold, I have low mana, low HP. There is no reason for me to do that. I always really like what he did. He was expecting a dive from Belvin because Poppy is top lane and Kiana has camp stop. So this is a great, and I love this. Good job, man. Good job, man. Good job, motherfucker. This is good. I like it. And also the pink card. Do you see the pink card? Okay, sorry for the rank right there, guys. This is not his rank. This is my rank. So let's put that. So he put the word at the extremity of the brush so he can have more value here as opposed to putting it here and having less value onto the left angle. And you see how he's playing a Fog of War. This is what I love, bro. He's Master, the worst player in Master tier. But pay attention, clicking back. You see this? waiting, clicking back, because he knows fog. You see this? See this, guys? He knows exactly the fog of war. And some of you would be like, what the fuck, Bizarre? What are you saying? This guy is so fucking boosted. He's so bad. Like, how can he make... He doesn't even know who to focus. He doesn't even know what his champ does. He doesn't even know how to play the shot. Well, first of all, he is not an expert on Trist, but he knows some of the basics. Like jumping in, Eing into the air as you're jumping in and stuff like that. But yeah, like, look, he knows a lot of the advanced shit that... I love it. And that showed me that he's also like a kind of competitive player, as in he played with teams and he knows he has game sense. Hey, they're gonna dive me here. He's not like just a solo queue player from my understanding. And I will not like, just a secret, guys, this guy, he is I know what country he's from. He's from Europe. I will not say the country, I will not say his name, but he is on a page that he might have been in teams. I'll just say that, okay? I didn't actually check if he was in teams, but judging on his clicks and his playstyle, he probably had a team. So maybe that's why he plays so many champs. Let's see what he's gonna do, because Bard is mid. He has to abuse now. He has to abuse this Jhin. You need to snowball. So your goal in this game, your top is hinting, jungle is hinting, mid is hinting, you're 4-0. You need to have a lot of influence in this game, okay? So you need to take this tower and go mid so we can play for Herald or we can play for the Drakes. And taking the tower is the first step to snowball. Let's see. Don't recall. Please don't recall. Don't recall. He lost the game. He lost the game. He lost the game. Why would you recall here? Why? Jhin has no mana. Poppy is here. Bard is mid. They will take place regardless if you recall and you go mid lane. Maybe you want to lane swap, but it's useless. There is no objective on the map. You don't need to go to mid lane right here. It's too far anyways. You're not going to get there in time. Why don't you just push and get plates? Just take plates. Okay, you have 0 grabs, but this you can easily take. Jhin is very diveable because you have Poppy. You're never going to get in here. This is such a big mistake. Such a big mistake. Jhin is getting away with murder, bro. If Bard is mid and I'm this Poppy, I spam ping like, let's kill this guy now. Huge mistake. So this is, and I'm like, but I see this in Emerald. I see this in Bronze. I see this in Gold. So people are like, oh man, I don't know how to convert my lead. Well, don't worry, because you're not alone. And this guy is a Mastertier player. Why did he do that? Like, he just wasted a tempo. Like, the tower should be like this. So next time we make a play like that, the tower is dead. Look. Just look. Look at this. This right here should have been the tower. And guess what? The fact that Aatrox took mid lane tower now, Tristana might have been able to take this tower. Really? If this is a challenger, I mean, no. If this is a Grandmaster player, he makes that play happen. And now Poppy is roaming. Poppy is not staying with you, so you have to play safe. So do you guys see what happens? You play Tristana, you missed the opening, and because you missed the opening, now you have to play safe 1v2. But you were in the driving seat. You were in the driver's seat, and you were in a position where you can take tower, go mid, snowball, play with Kiana. You should be mid lane, Sion should be side lane, Kennen should be side lane. Like, look at this. Crazy. Totally crazy, and this is Mastertier. Okay? So what you can learn from this play is that, hey, if you're Emerald, Platinum, Gold, and you make mistakes, don't feel bad about yourself. We all make mistakes, whether we are Challenger, Grandmaster, and Master. And you can see this, I like to call them bronze mistakes. This completely bronze-ass mistakes. If this guy books the coaching, if this guy books my coaching, he will, like this, go to Grandmaster. Because it's fundamentals. Fundamentals. Well, I don't know how he sees mental, because obviously mental is really, really important also in the elo. But yeah, just fundamentals really, like when to take tower, how to convert, how to play the map. And this guy has good games. It's like what the clicks he showed me there, I'm sure this guy is not a bad player. Let's see how he plays here. So auto, okay, auto, and then here he goes for some auto attacks on the, yeah. Did he do auto R? Yeah, I think, what did I do different here? First, I would not W because Bard still has Q, so he can Q both of them. So I would stay here and wait Bard W. And then here, this is good. He does R auto attack. He does auto attack R. And then he just kills. Yeah, I think Flash was... I mean, if he played better, probably Flash is not needed. But I'm not really concerned with how he played it right there. Let's see what he's gonna do after. I truly hope he's gonna just play aggressive. I truly hope he will take the tower here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? What are you doing? Bard is in base. Oh, but besides, did you think that Belvech is behind and he saw Belvech? It doesn't matter because Jhin is 1 HP. You have Kiana strong siding you. You're in the driving seat. What is Kiana gonna do? Recall and play top with the 0-7 cannon? What is Kiana gonna do? Play mid with Cyan mid? Guys, what are you doing? Simple. Number 1, you are a strong side. Number 2, this guy is unbelievably low. Right? Unbelievably low. Low mana and HP. You know the tempo of the Bard. They can't do anything. Oh, but maybe he's scared of the mid lane. That's the thing. He can back off a little bit, and then when the mid lane is here, he can go like this and stay into this brush. Bard should always pat mid if he's half human right now. There is no reason for Bard to go to bot lane anyways. He should pat like this and then with Belve. So, like, what the hell? He recalled. So, when people ask me, why can't I convert? I win the lane, but I don't know what to do after. It's like, okay, so you don't know when to recall probably. Either you recall too much, you recall too little. You don't know when to take place. You don't know when to stay to take the tower. Which, yeah, it's place. And you just don't know how to control the tempo of the bot lane. That's the thing. And I think this is end of the review. It's just he lost. I don't think he can win this game. Okay, Bard is mid. I hope he takes the tower now. But it's like... It's annoying, man, because it's 15 minutes, bro. This tower should be taken at 12 minutes, at 11 minutes if he was human. And the only problem with this is now, when he's gonna fight on top lane, guess what? The Aatrox got the first blood tower. He has 7.7, so he's actually more ahead than you. Sylas is more ahead than you. But imagine if the Tristana was a good player, and she took, let's say, should have taken the bot tower faster. So now she will be able to have more gold, play more aggressive, be mid lane faster, you know? So, yeah, now he just lost. So what did I learn from this? If you're master player or a high elo player, it doesn't matter. Unless you're grandmaster or challenger, you should play only 2 champions to improve, maybe 3. And I would only play 3 champions if I have minimum 3 hours to play daily. If I don't, then I wouldn't really go for more champions. This guy tries it and he's failing so hard to do so. Number 2, bronze mistakes happen everywhere. Whether you see in master, low master, mid master, they do them. I do believe that from grandmaster plus, a lot less people will make this bronze mistakes with tempo, knowing when to recall. But until masters, that's why it's really simple. Really simple. This is a good rotation, right? Like, this is good. He took the mid lane. He can't play to push because he doesn't know where the enemies are. These people have vision on the river. He went to bot lane. But, yeah, good mid game, bro. But guess what? You fucked up so hard in the early game that it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter what we're going to do from this point. So it's going to be very difficult for him to win at this point. It's kind of GG. It's kind of GG. Yeah, so play 2 champions only, focus on fundamentals, but like fundamentals are very helpful. Fundamentals being like, if you know good decisions, recall timings, wave management, it will help you a lot. But if you don't have champion mastery, if you don't have mechanics, if you don't know how to play your champions, combos, macro will help you, but it will help you up until one point. So you gotta know the mechanics, okay? And most of the people, they actually have good mechanics. They actually know how to play their champion. The problem is they don't know how to play the map, or they don't know how to convert the lead. This is why you should look into coaching, because coaching is personalized and it's going to help you exactly on your rank, on your games, how to improve it. We've got people that got from Diamond 2 to Master in 7 days. We've got people that got from Platinum to Mastertier, people that got to Grandmaster, people that got to Challenger. We've got these people Emerald 4 to Diamond 2 in less than a month. If they did it, you can also do it. So if you truly want to get better, if you truly want to improve at the game and you want to find the real mistakes that are holding you back, you're serious about getting better, go to business.com, guys. Book your coaching session. Absolutely amazing. And the thing is, it's personalized and it's exactly workable for your rank. Because as you can see, a lot of the things that you see in this game, you can't really apply in your games. Most of them you can, but others you can, right? Yeah, so now it's gonna be interesting if he can win the game. It's still winnable. What I like about his mid game is he's playing with support and jungle a lot, which is really good. Like really good. But I think that it's just impossible to win this game. Look. But like realistically speaking, look at this. Pay attention to the goal. 9.8k. This guy has 9.6. So he's actually ahead of the Sylas after that shutdown. The problem is his top is pretty behind. His jungle is behind. Of course, the support is behind. That's the thing. It's Sylas, jungle. Like, you have so many people that you have to conquer with, right? And it's a pretty hard game. Is this an unwinnable game? I mean, top lost hard, jungle lost hard, mid lost hard, and your support is okay-ish. So is this an unwinnable game? Realistically speaking, if let's say you are a master tier and you see this game and you want to get to grandmaster, games like this, I don't think they will make the difference if you will get to grandmaster or not. Because it's a very hard game, it's relatively unwinnable, everyone is losing, so I wouldn't concern myself with games like this. If you want to get to challenger, then games like this matter, because a challenger player will always be able to win this game. A grandmaster player, maybe yes, maybe no. So if you have this game in like Emerald 3, if you want to get to Emerald 1, winning this type of games where everyone is inting, it's not going to help you I mean, it's going to help you obviously, but if you can win these games, you will probably not be able to get to Emerald 1, but probably to Diamond 1, right? So games like this, I wouldn't really concern myself very much. Okay, they're a good indicator of if you're doing good or you're doing bad, but usually you should be in the carry position. You should be able to carry games where at least one guy has, you know, does something. Like for example here, 1-7 Poppy, 2-10 top lane, 2-7 Kiana, 2-9 Sion. Yeah, it's just everyone is like behind, right? So if top was actually ahead and you are also ahead, but everyone else is inting, this is definitely a winnable game. And these kind of games you should be able to carry, right? Not always, because of course it depends on a lot of factors, but that's like a good blueprint that you can have. But yeah, games like this are still very, like from this point it's basically over. I can see that Tristana is like pinging very hard. Kiana, he doesn't even know how much he fucked up this game, but realistically speaking, he did his job. He gapped the enemy AD carry, and that's what matters. And the very noble thing that this Tristana has is that with a team like this, she's still ahead. She's still doing good. So this is lovely, and this is something that I can say good job, man. This is great. It's hard to be ahead as an AD carry if your team is like really behind. It's not impossible though. If you're really good on AD carry, or if you're significantly better than your enemies, then you can do that. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you want to see more reviews like this. Check out my coaching in the description if you want to get better. Let me know if you want to see more than this. Be sure you subscribe to this channel. Like, subscribe as per usual. See you guys next time. Bye bye guys. And GG. Yeah, impossible game right here.